What's going on, Raider Nation? Sorry for being late, but we still going to talk some football. Let's get it. Yo, what's going on, Raider Nation? Raider Ed back again. We are live today. We are going to be talking about a lot of rumors swirling around, you guys. It is off-season time. Justin Fields possibly going to be a Raider. We have that to talk about. We're really just going to come on here. It's not going to be a long live, about maybe 40, 50 minutes a live show. We're just going to talk about a possibility of the Justin Fields trade actually going through. Let me get my salutes in here. You guys waiting patiently for us. Sean Johnson, salute Primos. Justin Fields to Las Vegas to reunite with Lou Getsy. Seems weird. Could a second go-round lead to success? Huge gamble, but not impossible. But so many ways to break this topic down. Oh, there is, Sean. There is. Salute to Van City. That guy from day one. Sean Johnson also says another possibility, Primos. Maybe Lou Getsy and Justin Fields failed in Chicago was due to head coach Matt Eberflus. Maybe he had control or handcuffs on Getsy and Fields. We just don't know. Let's really break this topic down. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Sean. We got the numbers in the building. Salute to you, man. We got Elite Guy. What's going on, my guy? What's going on? And for Van City, he is the king of Canada. King of Canada. If you guys are just coming in and this is your first time rocking with Raiders Primos, please think about hitting that subscribe button. We are at 461 subscribers, you guys. 40 subscribers away. Well, 39 actually. Away from 500. Come on, you guys. Let's get to the 500 subscribers. Cannot do it without you guys. I might need to change hats here because this is looking weird. It's looking weird right here, you guys. It's looking weird. We're going to have to change hats here. We're going to have to change hats here because that one was looking a little wonky because of the green screen. But, yes, you guys, spread the link around. We're getting closing in on 500. The halfway point to 1K. The road starts at 500. And let's get there. We are at 39. We need 39 more subscribers to reach 500. And then it's the goal of 1K, you guys. Goal of 1K. And it can't be done without you guys. Can't be done without you guys. So spread the link around. Spread the channel around. Get this video a thumbs up. Get the video out there to more Raider fans like yourself. But, guys, tonight show, I am not alone. We got the man, the myth. He's been gone for so long. He is making his return. Raider Nate is in the building, y'all.
This guy, bro.
My primo. What's going on, man?
I am not Roman Reigns. I'm just playing. What's up, bro?
What's going on, Nate? We got a lot to talk about. We're going to dive into some past news also because I broke it down on Monday. I broke down some of the news that we're talking about in regards to Jaden Daniels. We broke him down, talked about some free agent corners, talked about some free agent left tackles, some free agent guards, free agent defensive linemen. We're going to get your thoughts on that too. I'm going to bring up some names for you. But first, man, we got to talk about this Justin Fields, man. He played in 34 games, 32 starts. I'm going to bring up his stat line also year by year. Shout out to Pro Football Reference.com. In 2023, this past season, he had 2,562 yards passing, 61.4 completion percentage. He had 9 interceptions to 6 touchdown passes. His career high is 17 touchdowns. to 11 interceptions. For his career, he is 60.3 on the completion percentage, and has that is 578 completions to 958 attempts. And he has a quarterback record of 10 wins, 28 losses. Nate, I want to get your initial thoughts, man. The Raiders have confirmed that they have some interest in going after and trading for Justin Fields. I want to get your initial thoughts on that, man. What is your thoughts on potentially trading? We talked about this 2 months ago, but now Raiders just confirmed, like, yeah, we have some interest to go after for Justin Fields. What is your thoughts, man? Give us your thoughts.
Interest can mean two different things. That can mean, we're just looking at him, or we're, behind the scenes actually talking with him, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's not my initial route that I would want to go as far as this offseason for the Raiders, but I mean, at least he's young. I mean, at least we're not talking with the Jimmy Garoppolo too.
Yeah, that's true. And salute to Sean Johnson for bringing this up. Justin Fields' cap hit in 2024 is $4 million. 2025 is $23 million. Then he's going to cash in a big bag, 2026 long-term deal, 50 or 60 million per year. So do we do that or draft up for 5-year rookie? And honestly, Sean Johnson broke it down better. I am doing, like, even Van City, doing whatever I can to get Jaden Daniels here. I'm with you on that, Nate. I'm not going down the Justin Fields route. I think 2 months ago we were okay with it, but looking at it now, given the Jimmy G situation, and just given Justin Fields' contract, like just looking at the cap hits that we're going to be taking, you initially are getting Justin Fields for 2 years, but that second year you're paying him $23 million when you could be paying a rookie on a rookie deal in his second year. And then also I said this, that you're going to get Justin Fields as a question mark. You don't know what you're going to get out of him. Yeah, we can blame Chicago being a bad organization all we want for the lack of talent that was really surrounding Justin Fields other than DJ Moore. Who else did he really have? He had a terrible offensive line. He didn't really have much of a run game, and the defense wasn't holding anybody to 20 points or less or 25 points or less. So he didn't really have a good supporting cast around him from top to bottom. Now, again, this isn't to say that, Justin Fields carried that team. I'm going to be honest. Justin Fields' accuracy is what worries me. He has not been really known to throw the football. We look at Justin Fields and we're like, well, he can run the football. He can escape. We look at that. It's like, that's what we want from a quarterback. But I will say this time and time again. I don't want a quarterback that just can run. I want a quarterback that can still throw the football, but knows when it's time to get out of the pocket. And Justin Fields' arm, that's the only thing that worries me. It's really the accuracy of throwing the football that worries me. He has a 60% completion rate in his career, and that is a very, very tough. I mean, it's not terrible, it's not bad, but it's not really something you look at where it's like, man, he can complete the football. It's
and my thing with Justin Fields is, he's a young, mobile quarterback who has had not that much help, but you can see that he could be better on a better team. But my thing is, like, so as far as we've seen right now, can he go on a team and take that team and lead that team to a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I'm not sure he could do that. And for the money that as Sean Johnson just mentioned, like, with all that money, right? You're paying, like, you're pretty much like you're paying him big cash for hopefully, for him to take you to the Super Bowl. But what he's shown so far is pretty much kind of just stagnant stuff.
But it's again, Nate, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because Chicago is, and yeah, AJ Scott tweeted that the Raiders believe that Fields was the issue in Chicago, hence us not pursuing him. Now, but the thing is that, well, the Raiders just came out today and said they have interest in trading for Justin Fields. Salute to hold on, because I have it right here. Salute to Sean Johnson again, and salute to Raiders Resistance on Instagram, saying per Tony Pauline of Sportskeeda has reported that the Raiders have a genuine interest in exploring Bears quarterback Justin Fields amid the trade rumors. The Raiders are expected to release Jimmy Garoppolo right before free agency begins, as he is currently suspended for a PEDs violation. As much some people may want Fields to join the Raiders, since Luke Getsy now is in Las Vegas at the same position. According to Pauline, Raiders GM Tom Telesco wants a big-name quarterback to add to the team from the draft or free agency. But at this report, as this report came out, Justin Fields appeared on the 3013 podcast expressing his interest to stay in Chicago and would like to avoid being traded. Fields wants the rumors to be over with, and that is what Raiders Resistance, basically reported. And I agree with this, Nate. I agree with Vince City here that, and for the record, if, and it's a big if, the Bears are smart, they're going to keep Fields. And I'm not going to say the next statement of that is true, but they need to keep Fields. And I've said it from the beginning, Justin Fields has not gotten the right supporting cast around him. They haven't built it around him. Chicago has not built it around him at all. Get him a Marvin Harrison Jr. Pair him with DJ Moore. Build that offensive line for Justin Fields. Give him a true shot in Chicago. Like, if the Bears are smart, they would try to do Justin Fields right.
Oh, he's in development right now, pretty much. Like, a little. I mean,
He is. Salute to Sean Johnson. I think the more and more we think about this, trading up for a long-term, possible 10 to 15-year franchise quarterback in this 2024 NFL draft, let's develop a young rookie. He'd be our guy that's smarter for us. And I agree. And a lot of people don't want to trade up for a quarterback. But I'm going to tell you all this. We have to go into this draft, Nate, assuming, and yes, I get it, we don't want to assume, but we have to assume. Because this is, we want to get to a Super Bowl. We want to get to the playoffs. We have to believe that we're not going to be picking in the top 10 in next year's draft. That we're not going to even be picking in the top 15. That we're going to be in that 20 to 30 range. I'm not going to say 31 or 32 because I don't see us being in the Super Bowl, because this doesn't just flip overnight. But possibly making the playoffs, it's a very big chance. I mean, that's with any team now, of course, in the offseason. But you have to go in that and assume that, because people are saying, oh, I'm scared we got to trade our 3 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks. Bro, we got to assume that those first-round picks ain't going to be top 10. And if we turn out to be like the Panthers and shoot ourselves in the foot, then so be it. But the thing is, the Panthers, people want to bring up the Panthers and compare that to the Raiders situation. The Panthers did Bryce Young just like the Chicago Bears did Justin Fields. You did Bryce Young no service whatsoever by trading DJ Moore away. You traded away his number one guy, and you traded Christian McCaffrey the year before.
Yeah.
You literally gave Bryce Young very, very little to work with. Now, can I say Bryce Young is a bust? No, I cannot, because Bryce Young showed some flashes. He showed it, rookie mistakes, but he showed some flashes.
He beat Stroud.
So, yeah, I mean, bro, he beat CJ Stroud. He beat the offensive player or offensive rookie of the year. So,
that's a good point.
I want people to think that the Raiders are not the Panthers. The Raiders, and people then want to be like, well, look how the Niners, when they traded up for Trey Lance. Niners didn't do themselves any service. They traded up for a guy that only had 2 starts in college. Only 2 starts in college. Like, they took gamble on Trey Lance. And then they went and got Brock Purdy. Why? Because they probably knew they fucked up by trading up for Trey Lance. Luckily for the Niners, they bailed themselves out with getting Brock Purdy. But what I'm saying, Nate, is the Raiders are not the Niners. The Raiders are not the Panthers. The Raiders are the Raiders, and the Raiders have enough talent to support a rookie quarterback. Put Jaden Daniels in an offense with Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, Michael Mayer, Trey Tucker, and you continue building that line, Jaden Daniels can do wonders. Jaden Daniels can do wonders.
Like we've seen like a lot of times, like when rookies come, like when they just join good to decent teams, they show you why they're top 10. You know, like they didn't win the college championship or whatever what that's called for no reason. Like they had a good team too. Yeah, they had a good team too. You know, like that's why they're top 10, top 15, first round. You feel me? Like they will show you once they have a good team. That comes with the the staff stuff.
And the thing is, what scares me here is that Justin Fields' career high in passing yards was last season. He had he had 2,562 yards passing. And then his career high in touchdown passes is 17, and that was in 2022. Now, let's go look at the rushing ability, because I get it. We're going to look at the rushing. We're going to look at it like, oh, we need that. Well, looking at his rushing, he has 356 carries for 2,220 yards. He rushed for 1,143 yards in 2022 and also had a career high 8 touchdowns that same year. We look at that and we're like, well, he had 15 games played. He started in 15 games. Mind you, it is a 17-game season. And then this past year, he started in 13 games and played in 13. He also has the tendency to be injured a lot. He has it. And I get it. We said last year we can't look at Jimmy G's injury history and look at that like, well, players get injured all the time. Yeah, we can look at that. We look at that now. It's like, bro, first game he got injured, went out for a play, came back, and then after the Pittsburgh Steelers game, I don't know why didn't we take him out, but apparently he was diagnosed with a concussion, missed the following game, and then of course in the future foreseeable he was benched. And then now, I don't know how this happens, bro. You were injured. You sucked at the quarterback position while taking drugs. Jimmy G, stop playing football, bro. Like, God is telling you football is not for you, okay? Football is not for you. Like, you got lucky with the Niners. You got lucky that you went with the coach like Kyle Shanahan, who is one of the smartest coaches.
Lucky he was behind Tom Brady.
Other than the Super Bowl. He is one of the smartest coaches other than in the Super Bowl to ever coach a quarterback.
Bro was lucky to bench play as a backup for Tom Brady, bro. Like, he's crazy.
Yeah. Salute to Van City. He says, another point I'd have. Has anyone even checked this source? Who the hell is Tony so-and-so from somewhere? And I don't know, Van City. I'm going based off what I got from Raiders Resistance. I know there was another article that came out that reported this. And I think they probably got it from the same source. It is from the heavy.com. And I'm gonna see. It says an AFC. Let me see. It says it right here. We got Bears Wire also, but I think it's coming from the same source. According to NFL expert Tony Pauline, the Las Vegas Raiders have genuine interest in Fields and are expected to explore a trade for him. So that is from BearsWire.usatoday.com. He's an NFL expert. Now, does he work for anybody? I don't know, but NFL expert. That is who is reporting this. Van City says, like, what makes them think things are going to be different with Caleb than with Fields? Put the talent around him. Use the first on Marvin Harrison Jr. That's what I'm saying, Van City. Like, if they gave, like, I don't mean to bring him up, but Derek Carr. Why? Like, what made 2022? Yeah, for real, who? what made 2022 Raider fans done with him? What made me done with him was we gave him Devontae Adams. We brought back Darren Waller. We brought back Hunter Renfrow. Now, did Josh McDaniels have kind of some maybe a little bit to do with it? Yes, he did. Looking back at it now. But he had talent around him, and he still couldn't perform. He still put up average stats. He put up 23 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, close to 4,800 yards passing. Great. Yards are great. But you put up 23 touchdowns, my guy, with the best receiver in the game who had 14 touchdowns. That means half of Adams' touchdowns that he received were from you or were your touchdowns. Half of your touchdown passes went to Devontae Adams. That means you didn't spread the ball around. And then we went into 2023, and I got on Jimmy G, and I got on Aiden O'Connell, and I got on Brian Hoyer on the one start that he had because they were doing the same thing. You're force-feeding Adams. I get it. Adams is our best receiver, but our offense is more dangerous when you're spreading the football around, when you're spreading Jacoby Myers, Michael Mayer, you're getting Josh Jacobs involved in the backfield, spreading it to Trey Tucker, getting Hunter Renfrow involved. And I get it. A lot of that had to deal with Josh McDaniels, but he's gone, you guys, now. And then he's gone. He's gone. And then what's funny is that nothing changed, though. Aiden O'Connell was still locking on to Jacoby Myers. Aiden O'Connell was still locking on to Devontae Adams. I would think the same thing would happen in Chicago. Justin Fields is trying to find guys, but if guys can't get open because they're not, the best receiver, that's not on Justin. And also, he's running for his life because he has a terrible offensive line. Now, will Justin be good with the Raiders? Maybe, but that's what I'm saying. It's a question mark, Nate. And I want to ask you this. Would you rather, if there's already going to be a question mark with Justin Fields, wouldn't you just rather than draft a rookie quarterback?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I want to happen anyway. I don't feel like we need to look at free or trade or anything like that. Do like
the only trade I want is trading up for Jaden Daniels.
I don't want no exchange for any quarterback this offseason, unless he's like a backup support type of guy.
Yeah. The number says I'd rather trade up for Jaden Daniels, AP's guy, on a rookie deal, build around the rookie. That's where I'm at. The numbers. If you're gonna make a trade up for Jaden Daniels, because especially if you get Jaden Daniels in the first round, people don't think about it. We would have Jaden Daniels basically for 5 years on a rookie deal. Now, of course, I'm not saying the entire 5 years he'll be on a rookie deal. Third year, fourth year, depending on how he plays, he likely will get a big payday. But getting not even just Jaden Daniels, just getting a quarterback on a rookie deal in the first round, you got a lot of time to build this thing right around him.
And we got
a defense that bought out last year that we're going to build up. We got an offensive line that we're going to build up this offseason. We already got a wide receiver core and possibly going to bring Josh Jacobs back. Like, we already got a good supporting cast. This isn't like Derek Carr's rookie year where everything around Derek Carr needed still to get built up. Like, you still need to go get receivers, still need to go get a running back, even though Murray was basically a diamond in the rough. You're not going to go through that.
That's crazy.
You're bringing a rookie quarterback in with a team that's already maybe needing just a few pieces around him to really get to that next level. People say the Raiders are not a quarterback away. I agree with you. But what? We're going to wait till we're a quarterback away to finally address it? I don't want to address the quarterback position when it's too late. Let's get our quarterback now. Get our quarterback now.
Hey, if everyone else has their quarterback supposedly, then why can't we be? I mean, the Broncos probably don't, but I mean,
oh yeah, bro. Broncos about to get into some deep. Bro, they're gonna be the Panthers. They're gonna be the Panthers and the Bears. They could go get a rookie quarterback, but I'm telling you, I mean, Denver got a good defense, so I can't even say that because Denver will always have a good defense because that's what Denver has been always known for, having a top defense. Even though they gave up 70 points this season, but they got a sorry offense. And what's crazy is that you don't know if it's Russell Wilson or it's on the coaching with Denver. Like I can never get my head around that, because you look at Russell Wilson's stats and you look at his play on game day, he's putting up the numbers, he's putting up the points. There's times he's putting this team on his back. It's just inconsistency with Russell. Like there's a game he'll do good, he'll put him on his back, and then he just can't score anything. I mean, we've had their number for like almost 6-7 years. Like we've had their number since 2020. So definitely like we've had their number. Sean says, I think he could possibly land in with the Atlanta Falcons. He's following Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson, and could be something there if he don't stay in Chicago. We shall see. Well, like I said, Sean, he broke the news to me when I went live on Monday, Nate. I broke the news that Justin Fields unfollowed the Bears. And shout out to Sean Johnson. He gave me those news. But I told Sean, there's really nothing to read into that, though. When a player unfollows a team and they start following other people, listen, Josh Jacobs did that with us, and he still is on the Raiders for right now. Like, let's pump the brakes when it comes to the following, the unfollowing type stuff. Like, nothing's official until it's official. All right? And Justin Fields, all he wants is from Chicago to be told, am I going to be traded or am I staying here? That's all he wants from Chicago. And I'm telling you, Chicago's a dumpster fire, bro, and they're doing Justin Fields wrong here. Let Justin know if he's going to be traded or not. Because I guarantee that he probably unfollow them because he's tired of getting all the news and stuff, and he's probably feeling like he's getting played a little bit.
Yeah. It's just like
let me scroll down a little bit. Salute to
Chicago.
Nico popping in. He said they definitely set up to fail the Panthers. Bro, they had you got Brian Burns on the defense. I don't really know their defense all that well, but I know their defense was up there. But for an off, and you know what's crazy? Panthers did not have a bad defense. That offense is just, bro, look at the offense from top to bottom. What does Bryce Young have to work with? Like, it is a bunch of people. I'm like, I don't even know who these people are.
That defense, like 2 years ago, like used to be like the best. Like,
no, they were up there, and they still were in the middle of the pack. But like I said, then you focus to the offense side of the ball. Who did Bryce Young have to work with? And that's what I'm saying. Go look at those games, guys. Like, that's the thing. When people say that me and you we sometimes talk out of our ass, guys. Like, yeah, we're Raider fans, but we look at all 32 teams in the NFL. We watch all 32 teams' games because not only are we Raider fans, we're football fans. So we get a good look at what the Panther situation was. And from the outside looking in, Bryce Young showed some potential there that if the Panthers build around him, which is going to be hard given what they did, but it's going to be hard. But if they somehow can build an offense around him, give him a line, give him some wide receivers to work with, give him a running back. Like, imagine you give DJ Moore, Christian McCaffrey back to Bryce Young. Like, bro. We see what Christian McCaffrey can do. We seen what DJ Moore.
He should, someone should text him to leave.
You gave those two weapons alone back to Bryce Young. And I'm not saying he would then just pop off and win Rookie of the Year, but that you may see a little bit more promise than what you would have seen this past year. Van City, we are in the best place this organization has been in 20 plus years. To draft a rookie quarterback, we are 3 to 5 solid players away from being a consistent winner. You can fill this team in free agency, F them picks. I agree with you, Van City, 100%. Nico says Raiders should trade up to the top three. Top three picks won't be bust. Each have a skill set that will help whatever team drafts them. I agree, Nico. And doing a deep dive on Jaden Daniels, does he have his kinks that he needs to work on? Coachable. They're coachable. Sean says Tony works for ESPN. Vinci, that's where this started from. Okay. I mean, ESPN always be dropping rumors. Vinci, the thing is, I think AP knows this. The past coaches we've had were missing chromosomes.
Facts.
Yeah.
They all had the chromosomes missing.
Salute to you feel me? You feel
Yo, that's a
Salute.
fire name.
Best Twitter name, bro. Best Twitter name.
You
Bro,
feel me?
because bro, this is like Nate's favorite thing to say. You feel me?
You feel me?
You feel me? But he says, take him, please. Bears going to take a better quarterback. Could they? I mean, he has a point here. He already knows Getsy's playbook. You guys might be okay. Didn't work out in Chicago. He does. Hey, he does. But and Getsy says some good things about Justin Fields as a person. He didn't really say too much as a player. And from what I know, I don't know if this is true, but apparently Justin Fields and Getsy didn't have the best relationship. In talks of Justin Fields, the way he feels about Getsy. I mean, he already went out there on the media saying he feels like the coaches failed him. Like the coaches let him down. Like he didn't. That's not his exact words, but that's how I kind of like took it as. I'm like, you're putting blame on the coaches rather than owning up, and you didn't make it like 100% like superstardom. Like you made some mistakes out there too.
Yeah,
like,
you did
need to
not
take some
help, bro.
ownership too.
Yeah.
Vancy says Russell Wilson was a top 5 quarterback in Seattle his entire tenure. Remember that. I'll remember that. So Talik guy. Here's a sleeper pick in the draft. So no Sion Vaki from UTES would love to see my bro playing for us. We could use him on defense. Leak guy. Send his name to the Instagram down in the bottom right corner to Raiders Primos. DM me, man, if you can. Or yeah, that's really the only you can do. Or send a link in the comments once this live show is uploaded. Maybe send a YouTube link of like some film work on him. I just want to get a really big deep dive on him. But yeah, send me some film, man. I want to do some homework on him. But yeah, that's the Justin Fields rumors, you guys. I don't want to talk too much about it. That's really what it is.
Rumors. Next.
It's just rumors. Yes, that's what it is. It's rumors. But now I want to get Nate's idea on this. We got some notable free agents that I talked about on Monday, Nate. And I want to get your thoughts on who do you think we need to bring back. We got Josh Jacobs. I think that's a number 1 on your list. Like that's you got to bring him back. Spot Track has his market value being at 4 years, $42 million, $10.6 million per year. How you feeling about Josh Jacobs? How you feeling about that deal that Spot Track has him at?
4 years, 42.
And yeah, it'll be 10.6 per year.
10.6 is not bad.
It's not. It's not.
It's not bad. I like that.
I'm not. I know a lot of people wouldn't give JJ after this past season 10.6 mil. They probably wouldn't even want to give him 10 mil. But shoot, bro, if we're going to go with the Jaden Daniels, like I said, you need to surround Jaden Daniels for success. Josh Jacobs by far is one of the best backs in the league, and I know people probably be like, "Oh, Raider Ed, you switching up your tone." No, I said he wasn't playing like one of the best backs in the league last year. But when he goes off, bro, he goes off. And if JJ can get back to JJ 2022 form, the way Zamir was running last season, bro, we could have a 1-2 punch with Jaden Daniels in the Raiders offense. But yeah, I would take that deal. If he wants anything more than that, that's where I'm gonna be like pumping the brakes. Like I'll go 10 and I will go 10.5. I'll go 10.5 or below. And he's what, 25? So yeah, 4-year deal. He would be on his last year right at the end of his prime year. So yeah, I will definitely bring JJ back on that deal. Another guy that I want to bring up, and I don't even know why I'm bringing it up because we got Bilal Nichols. Bilal Nichols If we bring him back, I wouldn't be upset. But if he walks, I still wouldn't be upset either. I wouldn't be upset if he walks. But he played pretty decent with us on the defense side of the ball. But as a rotational player, I'll bring him back. But I'm not signing him to like a long-term deal. Andre James, please get the hell out of here. Raider Nate, how do you feel about Andre James, man?
Yeah, bruh. This guy, bruh, this man, is he not like the worst center in the league, or is there
It feels like it, right? It feels like it. And some people will try to give him props, man. Like, and I see it, I get it, but that dude gets ragdolled at possibly the worst times to get ragdolled.
I know he does everything that's not supposed to be done. At the worst time. No, at the right time for the other team. Yeah, he might be the worst center in the league, so get a better one. Yeah, he go walk.
And then we got Mr. Penalty himself, Jermaine Illuminor. You want to bring
a lot of people have
back.
Mixed feelings with bruh. A lot of people have mixed feelings.
Me too. I have mixed feelings about Jermaine Illuminor, and the thing is, why I have mixed feelings is for that reason. Like, if it's a penalty flag on the offense, me and you, like, we were watching the game against Kansas City, and when we lost 31-17, there were some penalty flags, and me and you were like on the phone, like, how much you want to bet this is on Loon? How much you want to bet this is 72? And bro, half the time we were right.
The thing is, he jumps or he makes a penalty at the worst time of the whole game.
Yes, bro, he's dude. He is the Andre. Bro, he is the Andre James of the right tackle position.
If it's third and one, if it's third and goal on the 1 yard line, best believe.
Bro, we get a touchdown, but holding offense. Like, bro, how do you hold on the 1 yard line?
But him,
but yeah, I have mixed feelings with the Illuminor. I wouldn't be upset bringing him back. I said that on Monday.
Limit his playing time.
I wouldn't be upset if we bring Jermaine back and he's starting at the right guard position. I would not be upset with that. I think he would play possibly better at the right guard position. It's just clean the penalties up.
Just take him out during when we're in the red zone.
2 defensive tackles. How are you feeling about John Jenkins and Adam Butler? Both veterans, both up there in age. But they played very, very good football for us at the defensive tackle position. I'm not saying they need to be starting, but just as depth pieces.
They wouldn't ask that much. Huh? They wouldn't ask that much. They wouldn't be like Horty.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. If anything, you bring them back like on a 1-2 year deal.
Yeah, bro. Heck yeah, bro. Bro, if we can just build both O lines, as you said, and they are veterans. They will, they'll be there and do what's only right. Saying teach any young bucks that come across. They've, as we've seen, did their part. Saying, they did a very good job. So heck yeah.
Yeah, and so Fan City said Justin Madubuike, like our lives depended on it, and I think I got Madubuike's. I got Madubuike's market value. Spot tracked him as at 4 years, 81.2 million, 20.3 million per year. Bro, Madubuike had a season last year. I believe he had, I could be wrong. I think he had 13 sacks for Baltimore, but it's going to be interesting. I think he's going to be back with Baltimore. But if he doesn't, bro, like your life depended on it, you bring Madubuike in. Sean Johnson has a point here. In 2025, we might pick between 20 and 30 in the quarterback class. That will be bad as hell next season. Hardly no quarterbacks in the 2025 NFL draft. We got to trade up this year while we're at 13 and not mess up when we was at 7. Like I said time and time again, Nate, imagine if we had CJ Stroud.
Bro, we were at 7, bro, and we didn't do nothing.
Yeah, we didn't trade up to go get our guy. We wanted CJ Stroud, and we didn't. And McDummy was like, nah, I'm cool.
Nah, I'm good.
He's like, nah, I'm good. And we got to say our Niner bro. Nah, I'm cool.
Like we're gonna pick this guy, but you know we know that he's gonna have a very very long development time. But we're still gonna pick him. No
Yeah,
quarterback here.
and it's like, bro, you guys had a CJ. Like, if CJ Stroud was a Raider, wouldn't even be in this position. Wouldn't even be in this position of having to trade up from 13 to possibly the top 3. We were already in that position last year. We were literally already in that position last year. And I agree, Van City. I'm resigning Butler before I resign John Jenkins. I'll be straight up honest. And here's another one that is another I have mixed feelings for. Amik Robertson. Are you bringing back Amik Robertson?
Ah, that boy, bro. That boy, bro. You think? But that's where I look at the cornerbacks in free agency from other teams.
Oh, bro, I got you, bro. I got you. Hold up. Let me go back to that because I actually let me go. I got you, bro. Look, bro, Raider Ed over here with the notes, bro. I got my notes out and everything. Here's my corners. And this is from Spot Track. The top corners: Adoree Jackson from the Giants, Kendall Fuller from Washington, Stephon Gilmore from Dallas, Michael Davis from the Chargers, Jalen Johnson from Chicago, and Ladarius Sneed from Kansas City. Of course, not in order because Jalen Johnson is the top free corner, and number 2 is L'Jarius Sneed. But I already said I don't want L'Jarius Sneed anywhere near the silver and black. That guy holds, and he's just lucky to be on Kansas City.
Mm.
But how you feeling about Meek, man? How you feeling about Meek?
Bro, it's like you can never like that guy's so split. Like for his whole career, he's been so split, dog. Like I just
He
feel like
either gives up a
I
big
feel like
play or he gets a big play.
I feel like you just have to keep him just because we have Antonio Pierce.
Yeah. Yeah. And Van City, I hear you, man, but that's not enough for me. And I'm gonna be honest, Van City, like, here's why I say that's not enough for me. It's because of that he makes a great play, but then he gives up like a 75-yard touchdown. Like, he got that dog in him. Yes, he does. But you can't be having that dog in you and then giving up a 75-yard touchdown. And I'm talking about the one against the Chargers because he blew that coverage. And I'm like, and I hold that. I know we blew the Chargers out, but I hold it against him because I'm like, when it comes to the Chiefs, when it comes to the Bills, when it comes to the Dolphins, the Bengals, bro, you got to bring your A game. You can't be making mental mistakes like that. Now,
That's
and I hear you, Van City. Yeah, he's not a starter, but I'm even saying, even as a depth piece, you never know when your number is called. Injuries happen in the NFL.
I just feel like him, being coached by Antonio Pierce will have him on his toes um a lot more
Oh
than
yeah,
previous coaches. That's why I feel like he's a safe enough option to keep. Um, I don't know, bro. Antonio Pierce just brings that different energy to me. I don't know, bro. He brings the best out of every player. Every player.
I would definitely say bring a Meek back, but not as your corner 2. Your corner 2,
Yeah, not corner two.
I'm agreeing with the numbers here. Veteran corner for me at the corner 2 position. I would like to bring a Jalen Johnson, but he's going to be asking about like $16 million a year. That is going to be up there. I wouldn't mind bringing in a Adoree Jackson. Adoree Jackson has he's not one of the top players in the league, but he ain't no scrub. And again, look what AP did with Jack Jones. Look what AP did with Jack. Bro, Jack Jones, my goodness. Like,
That's
did a
why I feel
full
like with
180
anybody,
from the Patriots to the Raiders. Imagine what AP could do with Adoree Jackson.
that's why I feel like with
I
any
bring the
like,
best out of Adoree Jackson.
yeah,
What
that's why I
about, and
feel.
I want to bring up this name. What about a Stephon Gilmore? And Stephon Gilmore, yeah, he's a free agency, or not a free agent. He's up there in age. But he'll be cheap. 1 year. I mean, he $11.1 million for 1 year. I mean, I don't know. You paying that type of money for 1 year for Stephon Gilmore? If I'm paying that type of money, I'm going to get Adoree Jackson. Spot Track has him at 11.3 per year, and you get him for 4 years.
No.
So I would rather pay that. I pay $0.2 more million to Adoree Jackson than to Stephon Gilmore. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, for Gilmore, nah, that's just too much for just an old guy just for 1 year. And then you have to
Yeah.
think about paying him who knows how much more if he does well.
Sean Johnson says, do you have safety Isaiah Palomalu, 6'4", 220 pounds? I want to bring him back. I do have him on this list. And Sean, I do want to bring him back because in the little sample that we've seen Palomalu out there, bro, that boy, he got that dog in him. Give that man some more playing time.
Bro,
give him some more playing time.
I swear I liked that signing ever since he got here. I just felt like he you could depend on him as a debt piece.
Oh yeah,
ever since he got signed.
Like I said, the more playing time, who knows, man? He can probably squeeze his way into the starting position, later in the season. The numbers asked a good question. Who is your ideal defensive tackle in free agency? I'm gonna name the names off for you, Nate, because I know, bro, you've been working hard. Probably need to get caught up. You got Chris Jones, DJ Reader, Grover Stewart from Indy, Sheldon Rankins from Houston, Christian Wilkins from Miami, and then Justin Madubuike from Baltimore. Who's your ideal DT? Who you going to try? I mean, Chris Jones is probably he's the best defensive tackle, but I'm going to be honest. I would love to bring in DJ Reader. He's cheap, coming in at $14.9 million per year. I get it. That's probably not cheap, but comparing to the Chris Jones type money of getting 28, close to $30 million a year for a defensive tackle, I'm taking DJ Reader. And I know he's coming off an injury. and he might not even be ready at the start of the season. But, bro, when he's healthy, woo, bro, DJ Reader will be a dog.
Reader's a dog. Yeah. Big cat.
Oh, Leonard Williams. Yeah, Leonard Williams is on here, but Spot Track had him as a DE. But Leonard Williams could play defensive tackle also. I would bring in Big Cat. I mean, actually, the numbers, I'll say this. If we miss out on the Big Cat or Chris Jones, DJ Reader is my third option. But Leonard Williams will be probably – I mean, Chris Jones got to be your number one option. But I believe that we have a big chance of getting Leonard Williams, especially that AP is here. You got, AP knows Leonard Williams has been wanting to be a Raider since he's gotten into the league. Since he's gotten to football, Leonard Williams has been wanting to be a Raider. If you could bring Big Cat in, bro, definitely bring Big Cat in. But if you miss out on Big Cat and you miss out on Chris Jones, DJ Reader's my third guy that you go after. Sean says, bro, this is in a heartbeat, Sean, in a heartbeat. Bro.
Oh, yeah.
As soon as that happens, I'm calling up Howard's agent.
Bro,
dude, I will fly. I will fly to Miami, bro. I will fly to Miami and bring Xavier to Las Vegas, my damn self.
Bro, Xavier Howard for Amik Robinson, bro.
Dude, Xavier Howard, Jack Jones, Nate Hobbs as your corners? Bro.
Wait, with not number 25?
Okay, no, I can't hate on Trayvon. I can't hate on Trayvon.
Yeah, I said not number 25.
Yeah.
Trayvon Merritt. Wow.
Trayvon. Any linebackers? I didn't actually look at the linebackers and numbers. I actually do want to go in the draft. Sean Johnson actually put me on a linebacker. His name is Eichenberg. I forgot his first name, man. But Eichenberg, I think he plays for Ohio State, if I'm not mistaken. I like Eichenberg's game, bro. That guy is quick, and he reacts to the football and he has speed to stop the run, to help in the run game, but also he can cover very, very well. And you can get him in the third round. And I look at Eichenberg, and Eichenberg's probably at the top of my list. Reason being is because I believe that's where we may get a linebacker, is in the third round. I think in the second round, you get your defensive tackle. In the first round, you get a quarterback. But of course, depending how the draft goes, we'll see. I think if we don't get a quarterback in the first, like it's gonna then switch. It's gonna be
If
defense
we don't,
tackle in the first, quarterback in the second, linebacker in the third. I see us always going linebacker in the third, maybe offensive line in the third, but I like Eichenberg out of Ohio State, and I got to put Nate on more linebackers coming out of the draft, but definitely the numbers. I will have a list for you ready for free agent linebackers, but I didn't really look in free agency because
oh heck no,
me
bro. Look
personally,
what
I
I
want to
just.
draft. I know Patrick Queen possibly. We can look into the free agency. I know that's a name that's been thrown out there. But yeah, I want to go look in the draft. If we could get a
Ah,
Patrick Queen, that'd be nice. But I don't see that really
heck no. Look
being
what I just
realistic.
found, bro.
I'm like,
Look what
at
I just,
this point, bro, let's just play Madden, with salary
bro,
cap off, like
bro. Look what I just
But
read, bro.
anything, bro, let me see.
Bro,
Peyton Wilson from North Carolina is a beast. Watch his tape, linebacker. But I love Tommy Eichenberg. Mentioned him a lot. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, Tommy Eichenberg. Like that's his name, bro. Nate, if you get a chance, put Peyton Wilson. I'm gonna put him down right now. Peyton Wilson and Tommy Eichenberg. But bro, once you watch Tommy Eichenberg's tape, that dude can fly all over the field. Like putting him with Spillane, dude, that can be one of the best linebacker duos in the NFL. That could be a Drake, maybe a Drake Greenlaw and a Fred Warner. I will put them up there.
damn.
I will put them up there. Maybe a little too much hype, but I like Tommy Eichenberg. The number says I feel AP is going to go all in this year. I would like Khalil Mack back to the Raiders if the Chargers cut him, and I would like him too, though. But the thing is, the numbers. Where does that leave Malcolm Kuntz then? Where does that leave Malcolm Kuntz? Because you're not going to put Khalil Mack on the inside. And Khalil Mack was never known as a coverage linebacker. He's always been known as a pass rusher. Where are you going to put Malcolm Kuntz at? Because you're not bringing Khalil Mack in as a backup or a rotational piece. You're bringing him in as a starter. And me personally, after the season, now Malcolm Kuntz didn't have the season he had, then yeah, I'm all for bringing Khalil Mack back. But because of what Malcolm Kuntz did, give Malcolm Kuntz more playing time. Give Kuntz some more playing time. Let Malcolm Kuntz eat next season. I think we got to put the Khalil Mack reunion to bed because Raiders have found their duo, their pass rushing duo. You got Malcolm Kuntz on one side, you got Max Crosby on the other side. Right now, we need defensive tackles. That is where our need is at. We do not need any more ends or any outside linebacker plays. What about you, Nate? How are you feeling about possibly Khalil Mack coming back with the Raiders?
Bro is not taking my boy's job, bro. That's messed up.
Hey, and we
No,
liked the idea of possibly bringing Mack back, but that was before Coons did what he did.
but
That was
look, hear what I just read, bro. This is nasty, bro. Unwanted guest. Some tourists staying in 4 popular hotels in the Las Vegas Strip encountered bed bugs in their
oh
rooms
yeah, bro.
between September and January, bro.
Hey, bro, as our guy Graphic Raider would say, the legend, nasty work, bro. That is
Bro,
nasty,
bed
nasty
bugs in the
work.
popular hotels,
That
bro.
is nasty work in them Vegas streets, bro. Nasty work. And don't tell me that, bro, because I'm heading out to Vegas in August. Like,
Bro,
bro,
just go to Holiday Inn or something.
for real, bro.
Uh,
Like,
they
nasty
need
work.
to they need to deep clean everything, bro. Every
The
room.
numbers, maybe, man, but I'm still like, I want to give Kuntz a true shot at being like seeing what he can do as a starter. Like, bro, he had 8 sacks in the little time that he was as a starter. With all the rotation between him and Tyree Wilson, he had 8 sacks. I mean, maybe if Khalil Mack wants to come on a veteran minimum and he wants to be like a rotational player, then I'm cool with that. But I don't know, man. I want to see like give Kuntz like a starting position, man. Like I don't want Kuntz to be like in there for like one play and then out and then in, and it's like, bro, let Kuntz eat, bro. Let Kuntz eat.
For real.
But anyways, you guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys for pulling up. If you guys like what you guys see from Raiders Primos and you have not subscribed yet, man, think about hitting that subscribe button. It will really, really help the channel a lot as we grow to 500. Spread the channel around, you guys. Spread the channel around. We are closing in on 500 subscribers. If you guys are watching on Twitter or Facebook, hop on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you like what you've seen from Raiders Primos, hit the like also, and hit that bell so you guys are notified when the Raiders Primos duo goes live. I don't know why I said it like that, but it sounded cool in my head. Raider Nate, you got anything to say on the way out to our wonderful nation?
If we don't draft the quarterback in the first round, then what are we doing? I'm just singing to this beat right now that I'm listening to.
Yep. And we're gonna end it there, and we're gonna end it the way. Salute to Steve for pulling up. I want to get his comment in. He said no to Mac unless it's not cheap. Yeah, I gotta agree.
Nothing is cheap. Shoot.
Minimum salary, but it's still I'm kind of conflicted because I want to see Kuntz. What can Kuntz do with having a full season as a starter? I want to see what he can do. But yeah, man. Definitely.
We should get Michael Jordan on the team,
bro. I wanted to talk about that. I don't know if you heard, but we'll talk about it after the live is over. I want to know if you heard about it. But anyways, you guys, prayers to each and every one of y'all. Prayers for safety. Prayer, like I'm praying ever since that Monday. We prayed for the week. I'm praying for each and every one of your family members, for you guys to stay safe. Given what's happened in Kansas City, life is precious, y'all. Life is precious. So prayers up for y'all, and prayers to my primo Nate that he will always come on here, see him in good health, always hoping for the best for my primo. But yeah, man, we gotta end it. We gotta end it the way AP ends it. On the count of three, we gotta do the chant, Nate. 1, 2, 3. I need to get up. Raiders. Nate didn't even say it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You caught me slipping.
But anyways, y'all have a good night. Peace. God bless. We'll see y'all in the next show.